So if they take enough punches, they're not afraid of it anymore.
You ever been punched in your face?
It's been a very long time, but I would not like to get
Right.
punched in the
How
face.
would you like for somebody to punch you in your face right now?
After the first one, it's like walking into the cold air. Ooh, you get hit hard with that shit, then you just adjust.
That shit.
You adjust, you gotta adjust.
I don't even know how I would react if somebody was to punch me in my face right now.
Your eyes will get real big. It was to say, I don't know what sound to come out, but this will be a face you make. She'll be like, okay, I'm here. I'm here now, motherfucker. Nigga, hit me in my face. There's no turning back. There's no turn. You can't turn around and walk away. You gotta take that shit too far. This motherfucker hit me in the face.
Yeah, like, I don't even know if I would, like, how do you get your body up to do that no more?
I don't think you have to. I think from that face, the eyes is gonna say I'm scared or I'm about to attack. One or the other. If you're scared, then I don't know. You better wrestle. You better grab that motherfucker so you motherfucker somebody break it up.
But and right now, at the age that I am at right now, I don't think I would be scuffling around anybody. Like, it's not gonna get broken up. When you young and somebody punch you in your face, I don't give a fuck where you at. You got somebody around you where if it escalates a little too far, it's gonna get broken up. If I get punched in my face right now, I'd probably be alone, surrounded by people. Like, it's gonna be a long night for me. I don't envision being out with a bunch of people. Once you get past a certain age, like you get punched in your face in supermarket parking lots and shit where nobody is around. Like, it ain't walking down the street or nothing. Like, nah, I'm gonna punch you in all these parking lots. Like,
man, beat
me up out here.
So I'm gonna get your conceal and carry because you want to do it legally. And if someone walks up and attacks you, you got the legal right to defend yourself.
Don't you gotta tell them, hey, I'm armed, sir. Don't you gotta give them a warning?
I ain't giving you shit.
Like,
you walk your ass over here and strike me, I'm gonna strike your ass. You're gonna get struck. Like this motherfucker. Whoa! What the fuck was that? You wasn't expecting it, so don't go out.
I think legally you have to let them know you're an armed citizen.
Who could tell? They got cameras. We in the parking lot. You approaching me.
So you gotta make it look like on camera. You gotta make it look.
So they gonna say, shoot me then, motherfucker. Alright. Swing that punch. Knock the shit out of me. I'm gonna fall to the ground.
What's that movie? Like, shoot me. Shoot me.
Oh man. That's how the fuck did we punch him right in the face. Punch your ass in the face, man. Women can slap the shit out of you. When last time you got the shit slapped out of you? By a woman.
By a woman?
Yeah, just slap the shit out you. My mustache is uneven too. I'm gonna get ahead of it. I fucked it up. I took my mask off. I'm like, I wear a mask on there. I took it off. I was chewing something. I was in the car eating some nuggets, some Wendy's. I was like, my motherfucking mustache long on the left side.
You do your own stash?
Yeah, man, sometimes I clean it up. Clean it up myself.
You a true old ass man.
Hey, I be growing a stubble under the neck, so I have to clean it up, man. You know what I'm saying?
My father, motherfucker, sit in the mirror all the time and trim his own mustache.
Yeah, clean it up, man. You can't be going to that fucking barbershop. Nothing grows on my mustache. 2 days, that motherfucker back. You be like, what happened here? Motherfucker, I just be back, man. So I'm telling you, man, get the trimmers, get punched in the face, get your conceal and carry. I'm pretty sure Hooley doesn't let anybody know he's brandishing a weapon at all times.
He lets his be known like he's in Texas.
Yeah,
like
he doesn't have a holster.
It's just in
or
his,
nothing. He has it tucked in his fucking belt. Loaded is probably cocked back. He probably don't even fucking.
Man, he gangster.
Nah, man.
Just like
you gotta do something about this, sir. You gotta need to get you a holster. Only reason I use my holster because it's a right hand holster. It's really late. The holster is on the right hip, defeats the purpose because I'm left-handed, so I have to get a left-hand holster.
Why don't you get one? They don't make them?
They do. You have to order it. It costs more cash.
Because left-handed people are weird.
Hit the music. That's what you need to do. Oh, you already got one lit up? What the fuck is this, man? What's a pre-roll?
Scusi. Awkward.
Now let me ask you this.
Viewer discretion is advised. Go where no man has gone before.
Now, did you roll this like a cone, or does it come in cone form?
It comes in cone form.
Okay.
Would you like to know what it is?
I would.
Whoa! No. It's a crop king.
Okay. They don't have those in the birds.
Yeah, man.
Stop somewhere out west to get that. We on episode 73.
Yeah, man.
We almost at 75, Joe.
Like the season that we're watching, the NBA season, 75. I think we may hit 75 on my birthday.
On your birthday?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Well, that'll be a milestone episode.
Yeah,
Almost 100 episodes. What was episode 1? When did it take place?
Where? In your bedroom. When? In February.
I thought that was the garage.
Nah.
With all the shit in the back.
We didn't start going to the garage till later on.
Yep. Wheaton back. I don't think we had any visual. I'm talking about when the visual started.
Probably like episode 10, 13.
Right.
Something like that.
Because one, we had no visual. We was in that hot ass Wheaton bedroom with the window up, no fan. Fucking oh man, that was a hot day. That was a couple of hot episodes. I'm gonna go back and find that one and see how it was. Episode 1. I wonder how long it was.
Pause.
As I was looking at you talking about how long the episode was.
Looking straight,
Pardon
man.
me.
I don't look into my side.
Pardon me.
I got good peripherals, but I don't even look at niggas.
Hey, look, man.
Is that disrespectful? You look past someone?
Now, you know, I've been doing it. And I find myself doing it even more. When I talk to people now, I don't look them in their face. Frankly, I don't think I want to look at even male or female. I don't make too much eye contact.
Because you're committed.
Male or female.
You could be gay like Joe Budden, so you're committed.
No, Joe Budden, that's ain't nothing. No. I've never had a desire to be in the same room as a man at all. Don't look forward to it. Not on the bucket list. Not going to happen. What about sex toys, though? We know you experienced in those things.
We're here looking forward to another great episode of the Straight Gas Homie Podcast. To my left is Dale, the Truth Teller. I am D Block. I don't have an acronym after my name.
Double D.
It's not shit. But we are here, episode 73 of the Straight Gas Homie Podcast. Do you have an offensive lineman that you want to? Olin Cruz
No,
or
this is
something like that?
the home run king, Barry Bonds, number 73. That's the record.
Oh, okay.
That was where we are right there.
Yes.
Yeah, that motherfucker cold.
Ja Morant is this generation's Allen Iverson. I just want to put that out there. I feel like I've said that before, but he is definitely this generation's Allen Iverson.
Yeah, he cold.
In body, mind,
He got to
spirit.
get off Memphis, though.
No, Allen Iverson never left Philly. He got to stay in Memphis. Mike Conley never left Memphis. He should stay in Memphis. He should bring people. Memphis is that type of city, the same way Philly is that type of city that's going to embrace him, build him up, and always stay hold him down. Like Allen Iverson's, not that I can remember, in terms of Allen Iverson's legacy, it never really became in question. I feel like because of Philly, like nobody in Philly would never let you call AI trash. Memphis is never gonna let you disrespect Ja Morant, and they not gonna never big him up like he that nigga.
Ain't nobody going to call AI trash because that's blasphemous.
I mean, he didn't win shit, so.
Because he ain't never trash. But, I mean, if you actually had a favorite player and not just...
I have a favorite player, Gary Payton and Shaq. I have a favorite player.
Gary Payton really ain't winning shit.
He did. He won a championship. He was the glove, defensive player of the year.
All right, with
What you
the
talking
Miami
about?
Heat, right?
Yeah, with Shaq. 06.
Defensive player of the year.
Multiple time defensive
He
player
wasn't
of the year.
that year.
Not that year,
Oh,
but
okay,
in
I
his
thought you were
career.
saying that year. Yeah, he was defensive. That's it.
Anyways, man, we get off
sorry.
sports, man.
Ja Morant. Anyway.
How we got off Ja Morant, man? I was just seeing it. I just wanted to say he was a great player, but we're here, episode 73 of Straight Gas Only Podcast. Third time in a row in the Club Gas. Maybe Dayo's Den is getting renovated, man. We don't know. Maybe he's been kicked out of the home and he won't tell anybody or something, man. No, man. You know Dayo doesn't like to travel to the city, but, you know, so tell us how this week's been going.
So I'm going to tell you why we're here 3 weeks in a row, because I want you guys to know that winter is fast approaching. And when you're coming on in this neighborhood, there's already nowhere to park. And you know when that snowfall starts to come on it down, whether it's snow or not, if it's below 20 degrees,
there's chairs out.
These guys are sitting cones and chairs out in the streets, which is complete foolishness. And I wish the law would do something about it, because there's no reason why you should have these items in the middle of the fucking street. It should be, I don't want to say littering. Is that littering, right? You get fines for putting your trash out in the streets, because obviously it's trash. So we're not going to be doing that. We're not going to be dealing with that. So we're going to just knock them all out, get a good run in. And actually, yeah, the Den does need some touching up. I'm still waiting on a couple of banners to come in. I really like this backdrop. You know what I'm saying? Waiting on a couple of banners. And I also like the visual from here. It's a better visual for me, I think. Don't you agree? Mm-hmm. I think it's a better visual. It gives you more of a...
I take my time with my visual, that's why. It's not just thrown up there like a scattered...
But it ain't even just that. It's just the vibe. It gives you more of a Straight Gas, homie, podcast feel. Just a fucking garage with a couple of fucking flyers on the back. You know what I'm saying? With an echo. You know? But it'll be back. It'll be back. Renovation. I am not put out the home. I do still live there. I have a plate ready for me when I arrive. Okay. We are missing somebody, but maybe they couldn't cut it. That's a shot. That's a shot. You know what I'm saying? No, it's all love. But the week, let me tell you about my week, sir.
Before we get into your week, I would just like to say shout out to everybody that's following us on Instagram. We got a couple of new Instagram followers. Got a couple of shout outs out there in Instagram land with other podcasts. We appreciate all the love and support. And appreciate the comments and everything like that. And, you know, just keep rocking with us, keep fucking with us. Subscribe. And, thank you. Thank you guys for watching, supporting, fucking with us, smoking with us, and laughing with us.
For sure.
Let Dayo tell us about his hilarious week.
No, it wasn't hilarious. It's just been, you know, just a week. Nothing special. Nothing to talk about. How was your week, sir?
Okay. You're so thirsty to get to your week, and that's all you have to say?
I just wanted to get back to answering the question, you know? So I just didn't want to make sure I'm staying on topic. It's been a while since we haven't had guests. Did we have guests last week?
We didn't have a guest last week. Are you lonely, man? You don't like to talk to me, just me anymore?
No, I'm just saying, I'm high. I'm really high right now. Straight from work. Exhausted. I'm exhausted, man. But go ahead. All right, I'm sorry. How's your week, sir? Double D.
My week has been pretty good, man. It's been a decent week. It's not been a decent week. It's just been a long week. Dealing with work and just dealing with new changes and shit like that. I'll say that. So you just, you know, adjusting to the new norm. You know, you have to make a readjustment to certain shit. You know, when the weather starts to change, it starts to get a little colder. You know, things are different. So you just have to adjust to the difference. But you know, I feel like I got my mojo back, man. I feel like
That's good.
I feel good again. You know, I think I didn't realize how much getting your hair cut and things like that will make you feel better. I realized I haven't had my hair cut in like a month, so I feel good, man. I feel real good, man. I fell asleep and T.Y. put some Kanye West shit in my hair, man. I don't know what it is, what it symbolizes. I don't know. He looks nice. I haven't gotten any compliments or anything. Anybody said anything like that, but you know, Dale didn't really.
I didn't notice it.
He didn't say anything.
I noticed the cut, but I ain't noticed the design.
You ain't noticed it?
No, because it's on the opposite side. You've been sitting there all
So your side, the G side.
Right. I know you want to join. But, you know.
Larry don't love us.
Hey, don't speak no ill will. The man's trying to date. You see, they got reformed. You just saw Ye. I called him Ye too. She don't watch it. I ain't even finna give her no plug. Anyway, go ahead.
But yeah. That's just been my week, man. I feel like I've gotten back to myself. I've gotten back to doing things that I like to do. You know, and just feeling good again, man. You know.
That's good, man. Keep those good spirits up. You know what I'm saying?
Holidays are coming around. My birthday is coming around. Sagittarius season is coming around. So I feel like this is the time to, just pick it back up. So 2 things I realized that gives me back my mojo. Money and a haircut. I got paid. I got my haircut. So I'm feeling pretty good, man.
Money, haircut.
I'm feeling pretty good.
And weed, man. That's it. That's what it like. It's nothing like a good haircut. Like you almost want to be. I don't know. You feel better about yourself. You don't want to fuck it up. I think I put the do rag right on though. Do you put the do rag on after the cut? Like when you get home, you just sit around that crib.
I actually don't wear a do rag when I go to sleep. I probably should. I never will put one on.
You stop wearing it?
I stopped wearing a do rag a long time ago. Should make my hair hurt.
So
if I'm not finna go right to bed, I won't put a do rag on. Like I can't sit up with a do rag on my hair. I can't do shit like that. And then I just go to sleep. But then when I wake up, I just brush my hair and shit. That's all.
Yeah, that's what my barber, he always tell me, like, stop wearing that fucking do rag and put that damn dent in the back of your fucking head. But I think my hair just so thin. I think I have to wear a do rag. I think it just looks fucked up in the morning. Like
just
it's
get
just
the
all
dye,
over.
man. Stop fighting to get the dye.
I don't need no fucking dye. I need no dye. You know what I'm saying?
You're thinning a lot on your edges, man. You stressing a lot.
These have been there, man.
No, not
even
like
with
that.
My braid, yes.
My shit
has always been that way.
Two things.
It's a birthmark.
No. You're getting older. So hats are starting to become out of the question for you. They're rubbing off the sides of your head. Every time you pick it up and put it on, you need to stop wearing hats. You need to start investing in Rogaine.
First off, my hats are tight, and they always
It don't matter.
Or I wear them this way. All the time.
It's still brushing off the sides of your head.
Sir, I've been thinning for years, okay? I know what my hair is.
Okay.
Don't worry about me. You gonna fucking bald before me. I guarantee you.
Definitely not. Well, let me tell you. So we start the show. I was listening to the Rory and Maul podcast, and they had this dude on there, and he was talking about marijuana and things like that. And he said that if you smoke regularly, he was describing like the 3 phases of when you go to sleep. So basically, it's like you go to sleep, just a little nap, like you're not really in a deep sleep, you just kind of sleep. And he said it's another sleep where you go to sleep, and that's when your body rests. And the other type of sleep that you have, he said it's called REM sleep, is when you go to sleep and your brain, it basically like pushes out all the bad shit and refunctions, like recalibrates or whatever. So that's where dreams and shit come from, when you're in your REM sleep.
Okay.
And he said if you smoke marijuana heavy and daily, you don't have dreams, and your mind is not flushing out all that bad shit, and it's not like you're not basically letting your body naturally function the way it's supposed to function. So it's like you smoke on Friday night and you go to sleep. You're gonna wake up. You're not gonna wake up Saturday morning. It's not so sharp, not so on point. But if you don't smoke Sunday, you're gonna have a lot of dreams because it's gonna be in overtime. So everything that your brain, your mind didn't get a chance to do Friday night, is gonna do Saturday night. So you'll have a lot of dreams. You'll have a lot of thoughts and all that type of shit. And you'll wake up. You'll feel more refreshed and shit. So I didn't know that.
Did you try that?
I smoke too much to try that. I don't know, but now that I'm thinking about that, I can't really remember the last time I had a dream. Mm-hmm. And then it's like when I do have dreams, I'll be trying to think, do I not smoke those nights or something like that, or do I just push that shit through? And it also makes a lot in terms of maybe people feel like marijuana helps with depression and shit like that. But if marijuana stops your brain and your body from doing what it's naturally supposed to do, it could be helping with depression instead of hurting. It could be hurting. What am I trying to say? It could be adding on to your depression instead of helping reduce your depression.
I think for me, it's never been, even when before I started smoking, and I would try to smoke when I was going through shit because of what we were supposed to do. It never did that for me. I always thought more. So
when you're awake. But your brain still probably thinks and does shit when you're asleep.
I'm talking about like what we. I ain't even talking about the sleep no more.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about like how you say people smoke. What the fuck am I trying to say? They use weed for depression and things like that.
Right, to deal with life.
Right. I smoke, like most people say, like I smoke to get away from my problems.
Mm-hmm.
My problems enhance when I smoke. I think about them more.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? No matter what. So I try to sleep. But I don't know. Like I don't think I smoke at this point. I don't think I smoke for anything other than enjoyment for myself. Or the way you feel. Like I don't even know. It's more so just like you just
know why you smoke?
I enjoy it. I love the effects it has with everything.
Mm-hmm.
The way TV feels better, like my body feels better.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking food tastes better. Everything is better when you high. To me, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's a fine line. Cause like I think about it in the morning. When I get that morning high, I don't have that same body chillness.
Mm-hmm.
Cause the first day, like the first thing that upsets me, it really upsets me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you supposed to be like, fuck it? Like, when it's like blowing my high in the morning. When you fuck with me in the morning, it really upsets me. I'm all the way off. Like, take it too far. Like, sometimes. Do you have that? When is my best time for me weed is, I want to say the mid blunt. Like, the one that's in between the morning and in between the sleep. It's like the get home blunt.
Right after work blunt?
Right after work blunt. You know what I'm saying? About to eat, smoke a blunt. It's about 6, 7 o'clock. All right. The one at night is hit or miss. You know what I'm saying? So I would say the after work blunt. What's your I can't even fucking talk. What's the best time of day for you when it comes to weed smoke?
I feel like you're trying to ask me what's my best blunt. Like you said, your best blunt is midday blunt.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say.
I think the morning time. It's not the beats, the waking up in the morning, rolling a blunt, or waking up in the morning from a high ass nap and realizing like, oh shit, I left a blunt lit somewhere, and you just finished that. I think that's the best blunt. Let me say that the best blunt in the world is the overnight blunt that you smoke at night and it sits, and then you re-smoke that bitch in the next day in the morning. That's the best blunt. So that would be the morning blunt for me, I guess. That's my best one. Afternoon, after work, it's okay, but you still probably are high off stress and you still have to talk about it and deal with it and everything. Only time to admit the after work blunt is good for me is if I'm listening to music. Smoking at night doesn't really do anything for me, honestly. It's just like a habitual habit. It's like, I feel like smoking at night for me is like people that drink coffee at night before they go to bed. It's
crazy.
It's just something that you do. Like, so it's just something that you built into. It's like, I gotta do this before I go to bed, so everybody do it before they go to bed. I be trying to not smoke before I go to bed, and I just sitting there like, damn, I ain't rolled a blunt. Let me smoke a blunt. And I just smoke. That's why I just like smoke half of it and shit like that. But
yeah, that night blunt is just like it's overkill at that point. Like I think you can go without it. It depends on how tired I am, how my body's feeling. If I'm smoke a night blunt. That's the one that I end up smoking take a couple of hits, and I end up leaving that shit sitting out all day. And I get home from work like, oh shit, I forgot I had this whole blunt, and I probably just smoked the whole blunt.
So you said that you started when you first started smoking. Your why for smoking when you first started was just to deal with shit, or
no?
Because you wasn't smoking, so I got you into smoking heavy. Like before you may just hit the blunt, but what was it? What was your why into becoming a heavy smoker? Was it just the feeling, or was it some shit you was going through?
Excuse me. So I'm sorry. So for me,
nasty air in there, man.
No, I ain't sneezing in the air. I don't do that nasty shit. I'm saying like way back before I was a heavy smoker. Like, I tried smoking to get over, to deal with some problems. That shit didn't work for me. Mm-hmm. So, I remember Bam. Bam is actually the first motherfucker to really, introduce me to weed.
Shout out, Bam.
So, she would, I didn't know how to roll or none of that shit. She would roll the blunts for me, send me on with it. What you talking about?
I want to extend my leg, but the camera will see my sock.
Put it under the table. So she rolled it for me, and I told you, I'll never forget how I came home. I was watching Sports Center, and Stephen A. Smith was talking. And he looked so funny. His headline looked so funny. Everything. I was high as fuck. It really, like, that shit, I was like, it took me to a place where I was just like, this shit is, I'm enjoying this shit. It was really, everything was fucking hilarious. I heard on wrestling. And I was like, wrestling was blowing my fucking mind. I watched wrestling for years, like, as a teenager. I was looking at this shit and I was just like, literally couldn't move off the bed. And I said, I like this. So then I would smoke, but I didn't know how to roll. So that's what kind of got me off track with that shit. I don't even remember how I started, like, smoking heavy. I know the first dude I used to buy the weed from. Did you buy it from him first, or was that me?
Who?
From Glenelg.
I think you probably started.
Was selling that terrible ass weed. I think.
But you wasn't smoking like that when we was at Glenelg, because we started buying weed from him after we left there.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. My shit had
I was giving you your fucking weed. That's what you was getting it from.
No, when? Yeah.
When you first started at Villa, yeah, nigga.
Who the fuck you was getting it from?
I had various plugs.
And I was like grassroots. I know I was getting shit from all kind of people and shit.
But I had the best.
I don't even remember that shit though.
You was trying to get that shit from Arthur, Portia, all they had to try to get that shit from them. Like, man, get this. Because you, unlike me, you are a shopper around the person. Like, once I find somebody that got some decent shit, I'm going to stick with them. I don't need to know everybody else's plug. I don't care. I don't care what you sell, buddy. Go ahead, do you. I don't need everybody's shit. So I stick with my one guy. You the motherfucker that come around with, I do sell weed by myself. You do he sell by myself? I'm like, nah, I'm good. I can name all my weed men probably on one hand that I've had since I started smoking.
Nah, I got double hands.
Nah, I just stick with them. But yeah, that's it. Yeah. But so you don't really know your reason for smoking. I don't feel like you giving it.
I just told you.
I feel like you just talked around it.
I said the way.
The way that made you feel.
Yes, I enjoy everything. And then also, when I know when I really was like my surgery. Like after I had my surgery, they had wanted me to take all these fucking different type of meds and shit. I started smoking shit. I felt better smoking my weed than I was like taking medication. I think that's when I really got into like smoking like crazy. Was like after my surgery, like zips and shit like that. I remember being at Villa. I remember being at Villa.
Your timelines be all off.
Yeah, my brain is like
fried.
It is. It's absolutely fried, Joe. Like I be like, I can't even talk right now. You know what I'm saying?
Should we postpone the pod?
Nah, I feel like I'm doing horrible.
Little 30-minute little buzz.
You know what it is? Nah, I got it. I got it right here. Wrong part.
Oh, what is it?
There we go. I need a water.
Nestle?
Hey, man, that's all they had. It's not bad, actually. Dasani, Aquafina, you like one of those?
Ice Mountain.
Do you like Dasani or Aquafina?
I don't drink that.
All right.
Ice Mountain or better.
This is one step under Ice Mountain, okay?
You're right. So just get Ice Mountain is the best of the worst.
They did not have any. I just told you that.
Get a core.
I drink Fiji. I drink Fiji.
So why did you get a Fiji? Fiji is always available.
No, it was not.
Cincy is always available as well. We fucking chill.
Talk to your fucking self. Because I'm drinking a water. What was your reasoning for smoking? What got you into being a heavy smoker?
Women. Cool ass Leo. That's what got me into it.
Cool ass Leo.
But it was her, and then whatchamacallit? The other, I'm not, you know who. I was smoking to try to fit in with her. That's what got me into it. Like me starting to smoke was my way of connecting with her. So I had lost connection with her, and the way that I gained my connection back with her was through us smoking.
I thought you actually was the smoker and introduced.
No. Okay. She was a heavy smoker. She stopped because she got with me, and I didn't really smoke like that, so we just used to drink. But then once I lost it, I was like, all right, I gotta figure out how to do something, and that's when I started smoking. And then I would use weed to get her back. That's when we just smoked out a pipe. Then when I learned how to roll, I just moved all the way to the top of the mountain list with that shit. I was like, I can roll a blunt now, so now weed lasts longer. It was over with. And then I just never stopped after that.
Marie used to be a heavy fucking smoker when I met her. I was absolutely turned off by it. I was like, fucking, I used to say all these things to make her, persuade her not to smoke, make her believe that it was bad.
Now look at you.
And now she won't smoke a fucking piece of blunt with me. She won't hit the motherfucker. I be like, yeah, smoke this motherfucker with me. She won't. I wish I had done that. And then she said all the time, and you telling me, like, I'm making sure I say this shit, because if she watched this, she's going to be saying this shit. Like, why you talking about, when you said that, she instantly, if she was sitting across the camera, she would have fucking yelled from the back, and that's what you did. You, baby, stop smoking. So I just said it, get ahead of it. You know what I'm saying? But
I've been getting ahead of a lot of things tonight.
I am, man. You got to. You got to get ahead of things, especially that mustache. Don't chop that up. Yeah, man. But
I was finna say something. I forgot.
we talking about.
But yeah, I don't know, man.
You talking about smoking? How you got started smoking?
But I was gonna say something pertaining to what you said in terms of
The reaction.
how you stopped her from smoking and everything. I forgot
Yeah.
what I was finna say.
I was sorry. Do you? When's the last time you've been walking through somewhere and you smelled weed on somebody? And you're like, damn, they smell.
Yeah,
that
work
shit
today.
nice, yeah. But I mean, like, remember how we used to just be in the store and motherfuckers would come through? You be like, you could just smell that shit naturally. Like, damn, they smell like weed.
Mm-hmm.
That never happens now, ever.
Not for you.
You know what I'm saying? Ever. Unless somebody just came from smoking outside and they stand right up under you.
No, I smell that shit.
That's different. I'm talking about when motherfucker walking through the store, you still smell
I
it?
smell weed like a bloodhound now. I smell that shit everywhere now.
I don't smell that shit.
I'm that
at all.
motherfucker. I'm that rock meme where you be standing outside and the wind blow. You be like, okay, I can smell that shit driving with a car. Let the car down. We go to certain neighborhoods. You be like, oh, these motherfuckers smoking good out here. Like, yeah, I smell that shit. I smell that shit a lot now.
And I don't smell it the way I used to, because I didn't used to do it. Like, every motherfucker that walked past smelling like weed, instantly, you could just, damn, what the fuck? What the fuck? You okay? Oh. Every motherfucker you walk past, smell. Like, I smelled it today. And that was the first time I noticed that I smelled it in a long time. That's why I just asked that.
Well, we were expecting a guest, so I was going to play the hot seat. But she's not here, so we can play the hot seat with Dale since he said he's a little high. Here you go, guy.
All right, let's do it.
Are you ready for your first question, man?
Mm-hmm.
What life-threatening event, or what am I trying to say? So, what life or death event do you think that you would be able to survive? Like, and I'll give you examples of what I mean.
Thank you.
Like, if you're in a burning house, you sleep and you wake up and your whole house is on fire. You think you can survive something like that? You think you can survive driving your car off a cliff into a river like Doctor Strange? Do you think you can survive a train derailment or something like that? Falling out of a plane? Like, what do you think you can survive? Being bitten by a rattlesnake out in the desert and you gotta walk. Like, what do you feel like you can survive?
That's good, because I always, every time I'm on the elevator, and I always think if it falls like in movies, I can just jump in the air and survive. I always think that.
So you think
Every
you can
time.
survive an elevator crash?
My stupid ass mind, every time I'm in the elevator, I'm like, on the way down, I think I could jump like in a movie, perfect timing,
And just,
and not be hurt.
you do know that's stupid, right?
Absolutely.
Because you go smack the top and then smack the
It's
bottom.
no chance. It's no chance. But every time I'm in the elevator, bro, I think like that. So it was crazy that you asked that, and I could come up right off the top with that. But in real life, what do I think I could survive?
Sitting there bracing himself.
Like that. And as soon as you be like you fucking know when it's gonna hit the bottom too. You just like, all right, shit coming. Boom. You be like, ooh, I made it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's funny.
maybe running through a house, a burning house,
Think you survive a fire?
probably could survive a fire. I don't know about that smoke. You gotta think about the shit. If it's just straight fire, and you gotta just start like tear ass through it, I think I can haul ass through some fire, man. I'll fucking haul ass through that fire. Get through that door, dive to that ground, and just don't know what you do.
Stop,
with
drop, and roll. That's
Do
what you
something. Holler. Ah! Ah! I'll be hollering like a motherfucker, man. So,
Fire?
that's your answer.
Okay.
The elevator.
Elevators.
Going with the elevator. Because I'll survive in that shit.
That's fine. I didn't think of elevator.
Yeah.
It's my last match, man.
Oh, you was holding on to that?
Why would you strike my last match? I got a lighter over there. What's wrong with you? Then you gonna put the fucking blood out.
I do knew it was the last match too, and I've been thinking since I picked this up.
That's a rainy day match. If I run out of a lighter, that's my rainy day match.
Look,
what's wrong with you?
Since I touched this, I've been thinking about striking this. I've been thinking about like this fucking striking this match, and I finally got the courage to do it. You ever been sitting in the car with a woman, or you ever been wanting to say something to a woman and not had the courage to do it? You just like it take you like 5 minutes to actually say the words. You be like, in your mind, you saying it, but you can't get it out.
Is this a mean thing or an emotional thing?
Emotional. Because mean, I think you can just blurt it out when you're upset.
I've been in that situation a lot where you can't find the words or you just scared to say the words.
You be like,
you scared of the reaction. No, I don't do that.
Bitch! bitch, you crazy? Bitch, you lost your mind? No,
all like angry, emotional, you saying?
Just emotional. Like, you like, I'm trying to, what the fuck? I think you're talking in your head over and over trying to figure out.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I've had those moments.
You be like, man, I want to finish. What the fuck?
Those is heartbreaking moments, though. You can't finish your sentence.
Yeah, man, let's just stay on the hot seat. I don't want to get off topic. Let's stay on
the
the
high seat. Oh, yeah. Mine would be, I think I can survive a burning building. I think I can run through. I think I can jump out of a window 5th floor or higher. Fifth floor is my highest. I would jump out of a 5th floor window to survive, I think.
Man, that shit choking the fuck out of me.
It's ice cream.
I think it's that Garcia Vega.
Sip your Nestle.
I'm ripping. Lay him off this motherfucker. Alright. What's the second question?
Could you cut off a limb, a body part to save yourself?
No. That's pain.
So you sitting, somebody ties you up to your bed and strikes a match, the last match in the house, and sets your house ablaze. There's a hatchet. Rick's hatchet is sitting next to you.
When I cut off a limb?
You ain't losing an arm to save yourself?
I'd rather die. I always said that. Like, I'd rather die than be...
All you gotta do is just one chop there, take your arm and go outside and be with your family.
Guess what? What the fuck you gonna do now? You got that one fucking arm.
They got prosthetic things. Like,
no.
Now you just iRobot.
No, that shit... What kind of insurance you got? God damn! What kind of insurance you got? You ain't affording iRobot. Your ass gonna have a... You ever seen the Fugitive?
Obamacare.
You ever seen the Fugitive? Motherfucker had that hook on his arm. You found that man. Your ass gonna be picking up bottles like this and shit. Mad when you lift that shit towards your mouth. Like, I should have just took my life.
Obamacare's gonna take care of me.
God damn it, no it ain't. I always said, like, if I had to be, like, after having that one leg, that's depressing. I don't want to ever experience that shit, so I would just...
So you wouldn't live without a leg or a foot? You just...
I go ablaze. I go down with the blaze.
Wow.
I go down with the blaze. Sorry.
Fallon is standing down there holding TJ up, saying, just chop the arm off and come get him.
Nope.
That's insane.
I'm gonna live through y'all. I'm gonna fucking watch over y'all the rest of your life. That's it.
Lion King.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna sit there.
He lives in you, huh?
Fucking saw my head off. So you gonna sit there and say, saw! That shit finna hurt like a motherfucker. You about to dive off the fucking 5th floor, fall down, break some more shit, probably bleed out, just fucking severing your fucking limb off. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't stop the bleeding. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I would run down the steps after I cut my arm. Hold it in the fire to cauterize
pass
the
out
wound.
from blood loss. That's what's gonna fucking happen. You watch too much fucking Walking Dead in these movies where they sawed off their arms and fucking melting it with some hot shit, screaming. No way. Your ass will fucking just die, bro. Like, you ever broke some shit?
Oh, man. I sprained my ankle really bad.
Right. It hurt like a motherfucker.
It did.
You break some shit, the wind blow, it hurt. It throbbed. Like, ridiculous.
I'm alive, though. I feel as though, because I don't know what's in the afterlife, in my mind, I'll try my hardest to not die. I don't care what it is. I'll try my hardest to not die. And the harder they fall, some dude was dying. He told his ass, he was like, don't be scared. You're just going to make the afterlife worse. I'm like, you tell somebody.
Don't be scared. Like, hell yeah, I'm scared. Now, the older I get scared of getting old.
Yeah.
I'm scared of getting old.
You ever had a talk with a whole person who know the end is near?
Hell no. Hell no. But you got them motherfuckers that when they constantly talk about when I'm gone, you be like, that's what the ones you're talking about. Who feel that shit.
Who accepted, who was okay with it.
I don't want to get there. I'm thinking about the Bears, right? In 10 years, their new stadium will be built.
Mm-hmm.
It'll probably be damn near over for me in 10 years. You be like, all right, shit, I got to eat healthy. Shit.
In 10 years, it'll be over?
Think about it. I'll be 2 years away from a landmark. You be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think about it all the time. Like, Lily in 10 years or Tamara in 10 years, TJ in 10 years. You be like, damn. That's crazy. That's why, like, kids make you feel old. When you start having kids, you realize that your ass getting old. Because they get older. And then you get older.
What's the worst lie you ever? What's the one time that you said something to your kids you be like, that's why I should have said that to them? It's like, what lie or what have you done or said to your kids that you and Fallon talked about at the end of the day? Sitting in the bed, you was like, that's what I told Tamara.
I don't know.
Like, you don't have that type of fun with your kids?
I say all kinds of shit. Like, I talk like they here. Like, right now. Like, nothing changes. And people will say, like, people who try to say they wash their mouth around their kids, like, I don't say, like, off the wall shit. Like, I don't watch my mouth, though. Like, I curse a lot, but I'm not going to say, like, sexual things or do things that I think they'll catch on to, like. But I'm also not going to hide that I smoke either, because they're not dumb. So I can go in the garage and close the door, walk back in, my eyes red as the devil's dick, and the fucking hallway becomes engulfed in smoke. They're like, Dad, what are you doing out there? Oh, nothing. I was out there playing and watching TV, like playing with some tools. Like, they not fucking stupid. Or I'm going to send them downstairs. I'm going to smoke in my room, and they come run right up the fucking stairs, and it smells funny. You know what I'm saying? So I disguise it. We call it pepper spray. I think I said it before. It's pepper spray. You know what I'm saying? They be like, Daddy, are you pepper spraying again? You know what I'm saying? They don't ever say weed, don't say none of that shit. We call it's all pepper spray. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think so many of them.
What happens if they get pepper sprayed in real life? Like, it's not
like that. Right.
It's not like that.
Hell no. My eyes are red as Dad's, but it ain't the same fact, I think. I don't think it's just burning like this. Yeah, no, I don't think I said nothing.
Nothing off the wall?
Yeah. Give me an example.
Well, I don't know. Like, just any old type of thing. Any old type of lie. And you make some shit up.
Oh, like make a story up?
Not a story, but just like a lie that maybe you said to your kids.
Oh, shit. Nah, I got it.
Some of you made it not a shit. Told you, like,
Christmas. No. Santa Claus. Hey. Lily, I'll be like, when she was little, I used to tell her, like, I can call Santa Claus. She'd be like, where's the phone? Like, right in the palm of my hand. It's an invisible phone. You can't see it. So I literally would call Santa Claus and I'd be talking to him in the palm of my fucking hand. And just her face and the fucking glow on her face is like, what did he say? Is he going to give me something? I'd be like, not if your ass don't get in that bed. Like, if your ass don't get in the bed. Then I would use it to my advantage to get them to behave around Christmas time.
And not talking about Lily, but for my child, if that works on them, when I shut the door and they go to bed, I would shake my head and say, I got a dumbass kid.
She's like 2. She's like fucking 2, man. 2, 3 years old. It's just like, they are like,
I can't wait to have kids. I'm going to talk about it like I'm like,
we do.
Bro, this motherfucker head.
You're going to say that to them.
His head won't stay up. Like,
you're going to say that to them. You're going to be like, get your ass. Like, I'll say some shit like, shit coming out like, TJ took something that from me. I'll be like, that your ass up out this room. Like, I'll say shit like that to them. And they'll be just like, walk up out of there. Then they'll come back. They don't care. They numb to it. They'll be like, whatever. Come back in 2 minutes. Put our hand on fucking like a teacher and shit. I'm like, I can't do nothing but laugh. You know what I'm saying? My household is just fucking, it's a different place. I say that. I got different type of kids. What's the worst you said to your a lie you told to your nieces, niece and nephew?
I don't think I've ever lied to them, though. Maybe monsters and stuff like that. I'm notorious for leaving them in the basement, cutting out the lights, and running. that's my type of shit.
Fucking
yeah, I do.
Scaring the fuck out them kids.
I do shit like that.
What else you got?
I came across something I just want to ask you.
Now, this part of the hot seat?
It is, and I'm trying to think. I'm stalling a little bit. I'm trying to think of how to ask the question to where I won't ruin it. So, for Easter,
Okay.
there's a bunny and his eggs. How do bunnies have babies?
This a joke?
It's not a joke, man. You have bunnies procreate.
I have no idea. They don't fuck?
Bunnies
Bunnies don't have dicks?
I don't know where you're going with this. How do they make babies? Where do their babies come from?
Out the ass, like all these other animals. Don't they chickens? What chickens' eggs come out the ass, right? Don't chicken come out the ass?
So bunny eggs come out the ass?
If it's an egg, it's coming out the ass. Chicklets, all that shit coming out their ass. That's where that bunny pushing that egg out of. And that's how Easter bunnies are really made, out of eggs. I'm thinking like, now I'm thinking about it like,
Bunnies don't lay
bunnies come from eggs? Why I'm like, wait a minute. So how are bunnies fucking experiments that's created? Like, how's like,
So fucking mammal they just come out like everybody else, like you.
so they fuck.
You just come out. Yes, they fuck. You just come out. It's not an egg.
So they put an egg in.
It's not an egg. Bunnies don't lay eggs.
They fuck.
Right.
And inside of that little bunny nuts.
Are you explaining
it's ejaculation.
reproduction?
Yeah, it's ejaculation.
Okay.
And it's eggs inside of that nut. So we putting little eggs inside our little bunny pussy, and they creating a bunny baby.
Please don't listen to Deo for your reproduction. The bunny has sperm, the woman has the eggs, and the sperm fertilizes the egg
know what I mean.
inside of the woman. They may not know what you mean, but
they have eggs, they just don't lay them. They just
Right.
hatch internally.
all women have eggs.
Right. Women,
You trying to make yourself not sound crazy for thinking that bunnies lay eggs, but
no, I really was just high, and I really just had a moment, because that was the question, right, to see if
Right.
I would answer it that way.
So for Easter, why do you think that they put eggs around for a bunny?
I don't know why they do that. I think it's just something that people just came up with. It's Easter egg hunt. You know what I'm saying? So
It's a bunny. Why wouldn't it be a chicken?
so it's supposed to be a bunny that's laying those eggs that the kids are looking for?
Every time I see something for
No,
Easter,
you didn't. Not no black.
So
you telling me?
So you've never seen an Easter bunny lay an egg and then they come find it?
I'm talking about your black ass when your parents were putting eggs around the backyard.
Right.
They didn't tell you that no fucking bunny came and laid the eggs all over your backyard. You took your stupid ass in that kitchen, used that food coloring, colored the fucking eggs, and then fucking spread them all through the house and went searching for them.
But Easter is the Easter bunny coming with a bushel of eggs. And he's had them everywhere.
I understand that.
So where's the bunny getting the eggs? Is he stealing them from chickens?
He has to be.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of like, it has to be chickens. Unless he's fucking holding up grocery stores, hitting them up in the back. I don't know, man. I'm just saying. But no, man. Were you going with that? Is it a real?
It was just a
answer
question.
to it?
I was listening to a podcast and they was talking about that, and then it's like the Easter bunny lay eggs. He's like, yeah, bunnies lay eggs. He's like, they don't lay eggs though. We was talking about how we lie to kids for certain things, how we've been lied to our whole life. Like Santa Tooth Fairy, Santa coming down the chimney, Easter bunny and eggs, like just things that don't correlate.
You ever used to wonder? Well, see, y'all, you had a house, you had a chimney, so you can actually fucking put stockings around your chimney. In the projects,
Okay.
I used to wonder. We don't got no fucking roof, so you were asking questions like, you deep down inside, I think you just want to be in denial. So you like, how is he getting here?
The door.
So I think they said literally, He comes, I say, he got a key? You ain't got a key to everybody's house. Who's this guy?
Anybody that don't got a chimney, Santa comes through the door, or your parents leave the door unlocked.
Did they ever tell you if you don't,
Put salt in your eyes?
Right, okay.
Yeah.
See, a lot of parents
I had a dream about that.
talk to unblack, like a lot of suburbanized kids.
Mm-hmm.
And if you said that, they would be absolutely offended that you would say that to your kid. That someone's going to throw salt in their fucking eyes or sand in their eyes and blind them.
Because you're not supposed to see
Think how traumatizing that kind of is, though. He's bringing me all these goodies, but if I open my fucking eyes up and want to see this fucking hero that's bringing me all my great gifts,
it's death.
he's going to fucking blind me. You like, wow, Santa.
The longest run, I don't know if I told you on the pod or not, but I peeked in, seen Santa, him, all the elves and reindeers turned around with just red eyes and sharp teeth. And chased me to my room. I closed the door. They just banging on that shit. It was the scariest dream I've ever had in my life.
with Santa.
Yes.
I had some scary.
I would definitely say that. But I think that's all I got for the hot seat, man, for now. Man.
That was just 2 questions, man. He's going to ask, I guess, them 2 questions?
I was going to have more, but just those are just the 2 questions I had off the top of my head.
What else you got? You ain't got them in the notes? Be prepared.
No, man, it's off the dome, man.
Okay.
You have any questions? You want to contribute this podcast?
I did ask you, alright. No, I don't think this, I think this is a question more fitted to have a female present. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't have nothing. I ain't got shit, Joe.
Nothing at all?
Nothing at all. Like, that I would ask these questions, the hot seat. You know what? I thought about that shit you sent me with them fucking rats.
Mm-hmm.
You're an asshole. You think that shit is funny.
It was hilarious.
So, I don't know how you did that. I don't know how you got, I was sitting there, I was watching a movie. I was sitting there and I said, fuck this nigga that sent me. And I hit play and rats are fucking streaming all over the fucking screen. And Marie said, what the fuck going on? I said, motherfucker, I said it real loud. She said, what's going on? I said, this nigga gonna send me this motherfucking video with all these fucking rats. She just started fucking falling out, busting up. I searched for the last 3 days a video replicating that filled with spiders or some type of insect. Just so I could return the favor. I found one where the spider was like on the wall and he like came diving at the screen. But I'm like, nah, I can't fail. It has to have the effect.
But I watch spider movies though, so it's not gonna. I watch 8-Legged Freaks. I watch arachnids. I watch shit like that. Even though I hate spiders, I watch.
You just hate them. It doesn't scare you, or it doesn't make your flesh crawl.
It kind of creep me out. Little dots make my flesh crawl. Even thinking about that. So when you take a pencil and stab the paper with a pencil, I swear it freaked me out. I'll fight you over that. I used to fight over that at school. Motherfuckers used to take their pen and just. That shit creeped me the fuck out.
So if I went to the text message or I went to Notepad
and just dotted that shit and put it in my face and make my skin crawl. Like I had to leave the room for real. That's one thing that's I can't see that shit.
So that's how I feel about mice.
So like the Simpsons.
Don't ever send me another fucking mouse in your life. Or you gonna fucking think you're playing tic-tac-toe. When you open up your fucking phone, it's gonna be riddled with little fucking baby dots. The whole fucking screen, you gonna end up shattering your fucking screen.
Yeah, I can't see shit. Like, The Simpsons had an episode where the fish grew like 7 eyes in one second. Like, it kept popping up like, I turned my head. I can't see shit like that.
Damn.
That shit's creepy. I can't do that.
I wonder is it something else for me that's like that? Outside of mice. That's mice, man. It is something else, too, that's just like, I can't take the look at. Mice for sure.
Could you walk through a house full of mice to save your life?
No. Like they just running everywhere on the floor?
Yeah, like somebody put you up and you wake up in the bed and the house is finna explode in 5 minutes.
And it's just mice all over the floor.
And you take a flashlight and you shine it down and there's nothing but mice just running around. Mice, rats, all that shit just scattered.
Nah, I can't.
The whole floor is filled. So when you step, they're gonna be hitting your leg.
I can't.
Once again, your family is downstairs waiting for you to come down.
I'm that fucked up about mice, man.
You just gone.
I'm that fucked up.
You
like,
couldn't run down 3 flights of steps to get out.
Joe, when I was standing, we was standing at the court, behind the greens. A big ass rat ran over my foot. I didn't even know. I was standing there talking like this, leaning on the gate, and I felt something on my foot. And I looked down, I ain't see shit. I looked to the left, I looked to the right. Gee, the mouse was like damn near halfway down the fucking street. I jumped in the fucking air and screamed because I realized that it was the mouse that had the rat that ran across my fucking foot.
You pussy.
Like, yeah, man. Yeah, I'm pussy as fuck when it comes to them damn things. I'm telling you, it was one of them store. One time, limping. I closed the door. I'm running the whole store, Joe. They thought that shit was funny. I said, bro, I'm not coming out there. I called Stormy. I said, man, there's a fucking rat in here. He said, you serious? I said, hell yeah. You better guess I ain't coming out this fucking office. You know what I'm saying? Then they scared it out the snow. He came in, he thought that shit was so funny. He said, I'm gonna get a pet rat. Scare you with it.
Clearly we didn't have any topics or anything to talk about, man. What happened in the world of entertainment this week?
I don't think we didn't. Well, we did have
OBJ went to the Rams.
That's overkill. But he passed waivers. It was something else happened.
What else happened?
Fuck. I gotta go look it up. Anyway, OBJ, you want to talk about OBJ?
I'm just bringing shit to talk about.
We got the motherfucking no, it's something big that happened that we supposed to talk about. Let me see.
Is it Cal Rittenhouse?
No, not that yet. We ain't got to get to that yet. It's something else. Hold on. I can't believe we fucking can't think of this shit off the top. I'm fucking high as fuck. We at the album mark yet? We gonna pause that shit at the album mark. We gonna pause that shit.
Take a break.
Hold on.
It's Disney Plus Day, man. Did you watch any movies?
I didn't. I've been at work all fucking day. This not what the fuck they deleted the academics page or something. No, what the fuck? It was something that happened, man. Not that Soulja Boy shit, not that Kanye shit.
Well, I asked you this question about
I'm gonna keep
while you're looking. So the whole Drake and Kanye thing.
Travis Scott. That's what it was.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that shit.
But go ahead, right.
So Drake and Kanye, you know they beefing and they got this like love-hate relationship,
right?
And it seems as though it stems over Kim Kardashian. So my question to you is, when I was listening to several podcasts was talking about this and talking about the whole beef between Drake and Kanye, and whether or not Drake fucked Kim or not, and if he did, should it matter? So I'll ask you that. If Drake fucked Kim Kardashian prior to Kanye West ever being in the picture, should it matter? Not if
they was cool already and they knew about it. I think that's what be happening in that entertainment shit. I think like
if he asked, if someone,
I don't think he would know that already.
No, you wouldn't know.
I guarantee you, with the way they do shit in the entertainment world, I guarantee they know.
And not if they both denying it though. So I'm saying, so
you think he fucked?
So if
you don't know about.
So if you got a homie and you smashed your homie's girl, and before she even knew, and then they got together and they was really in love and everything, he came to you and was like, "Did you fuck her?" What would you tell him? They in a relationship, you can see love in their eyes and everything. What would you say?
This your homie?
What would you call Drake and Kanye homies? Very close, like frenemies?
Nah, that's entertainment shit.
I don't think you can really call it entertainment. They really cool.
That's like somebody you work with and you cool with at work. But y'all ain't really friends.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So would you tell him yes or would you lie?
Then nah, you could not tell him.
You'll lie to him?
You know what I'm saying? It ain't a lie. You could just like not talk about it. Like I know.
How can you not talk about a direct question? That's your direct question. You fuck her.
You be like, why? You would just be like, why you asking me that, man?
That's a yes that you.
Because I want to know if you fuck. I'm like, but what? Like, where that shit coming from? Like, I'm gonna keep trying to talk around. You not
clear indications that you don't want to say yeah.
Nah, you take it how you fucking want. I'm just trying to figure out.
That sounds like a Drake. Yeah, light skin. Yeah. That's the right nigga, man. Take it how you want.
I'm just saying, that's how you take it. Now you gonna get mad at me because you asking me some shit that...
And you won't say yes or no. I'm asking you a yes or no question.
I'm asking you why you asking me that question. Why
because I have an inclination that something may have happened.
Like what?
Just some shit that you said. Some looks that y'all be giving each other. Just a vibe. I heard some shit through the grapevine that maybe you been there before I've been there.
Well, I don't know what you heard. I don't know what you heard, but I'm not. I mean, I don't even know where this shit coming from, bro. This shit making me uncomfortable, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? I think you should ask her.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like.
I asked already.
Well, then what the fuck she tell you?
She said, yeah.
Well, if she told you that, how did you feel about it? How did you feel about it? I'm still just trying to figure. Like, I'm not asking your shit, Joe. How did you feel about it?
Why won't you answer it, though?
How did you feel about your woman telling you something like that?
Heartbroken, crushed, betrayed.
It was before you, though? Did she tell you that it was before you or it was after?
It was before.
Man, if you believe... All right, so what the fuck did she tell you exactly? What did she tell you? Because I'm trying to figure out what the fuck she's saying about me. Like, what the fuck?
That you guys fuck. Y'all was fuck buddies.
Man, Joe. Like...
Just want to say everything I
call. I need to hear it. I need to hear her tell you that.
Everything about you is saying you fuck my girl.
No, it ain't. I'm just trying to stay out y'all.
Everything.
Hey man, I'm trying to stay out y'all business. To be honest, and I'm gonna say that shit like Birdman. But I'm like, hey man, call her right now, and shit.
Why wouldn't you just say the truth?
Cause I think that's something that you should talk to your girl about. It's something that's a homie that we work with, right?
Right. In a situation like that, do you think it should always come from the woman?
Yeah. Because if I fuck a girl that another girl cool with, I'm gonna feel like, depending on how the girl is, I don't know. Cause some girls not say shit, you know what I'm saying? But some,
like you ain't said shit,
man. Because shit, like I don't know where it's coming from. You saying that we giving off looks and vibes? Shit, you want me I keep my distance. I just keep saying shit like that to where you be like, don't bring me around. Like I don't gotta see your girl. I just don't want to cause no friction if it's unnecessary, especially if it's like.
If it's a work homie. So if it's your homie.
If it's your homie, 9 times out of 10, you already know about that shit.
Not all the time.
But if you don't know, before it even gets serious, like, I'm going to tell you. Like,
but what if you don't know? What if I'm just cool with it, I'll bring her around, and then you like, oh, shit.
Now, if it's something like that.
Would you tell? And then he asks you later, like, you know it before you
I'll be like, you my homie? I got to tell you. If you my homie, I got to say, hey, bro, I'm probably going to come to you first. Like, I don't know, because I'm assuming that you already know. I'm assuming that she told you this shit, right? So I'm gonna keep fishing. I'm gonna like.
So if the first introduction, if you like, oh shit, this so
that ain't gonna happen. I'll be like, what's up, Joe? Then I'll be like, I'll be awkward the rest of the night, like trying to figure out like what's going on with her.
If she said something like that,
I'll be like, how long you been talking to her? Then you'll be like
6 months.
I'll be like,
I love her.
Oh, that was a year ago. Then you been talking to her 6 months. You ain't told me shit, Joe.
Yeah, I'm trying to do something different.
I went to school her. The office I used to work with. I used to go to school. You know what I'm saying? You be like, well, yeah, we've been talking like, I know how you is, nigga. Do you know I know? I'll be like, hey, like, did you ask her, bro? Like, this shit old, man.
You still not answering the question.
No, this shit old, man. Like,
but
yeah,
why?
I know her. I know her. We had a short stint or something. Soften the blow.
Now, why do you feel obligated to tell your homie but not somebody that you work with?
This ain't my homie.
What's the difference?
My homie, I feel like I got a certain loyalty to that person. Somebody I work with, we cool. Now I can have a loyalty to you too, depending on how cool we are.
Mm-hmm.
But if I just know you and you cool, you know what I'm saying? We know a bunch of motherfuckers that we was cool with, but then you just be like,
I would never fuck that bitch behind their back.
That ain't behind their back. Right. Now, if I fuck your bitch behind your back, that's something different. You need to whoop my ass first off. That's what needs to happen.
But if I was there first and then you come after me, I'm not supposed to say nothing?
So you mean like, well, I had that happen. So, with,
I'm just trying to see why wouldn't it, so, I don't No, I don't see the difference. Where's the man code loyalty at?
The man code loyalty
You don't think
is
you should?
only to your homie. Not to no nigga that I know. You cool, but you ain't cool like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
is that showing? Is that being disloyal? If you be like, nah. And he found out about it like 7 years
Be
later.
my homie. You gotta beat my ass. If I ask you about it and you lie, I gotta beat
If
your
it was
ass.
like 2 years before, you no matter when.
I gotta beat your ass because I asked you specifically and you just sat here and lied. So that means I'm gonna have you around her more often than none. And y'all gonna be being weird and shit because y'all both ain't. Y'all know I don't know, so y'all trying to throw that shit off or something like. You be like,
but what if I tell you and it fuck y'all shit up?
then
You
that's
gotta live with it.
the cost, right? 9 times out of 10, they ain't gonna fuck your shit up because, like,
Sit up there and lie.
oh, what you about for me? Man, hell yeah. Like, it changed everything in the dough. But, like, I'm going to ask all this shit. I'm going to think that I know. Like, if I say it, and I'm the type of nigga that if I bring up a name, or if you be like, oh, yeah, I know her, I'm going to be like, how the fuck you know her? I want to know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
What if it's a situation where you with your girl and you get cool with a nigga and that nigga done fucked your girl? You get real cool with him. He fucked your girl prior to y'all ever being together, but now you cool with him. And then he comes to the house and be like, oh, I know your girl. Like, then what happens in that dynamic?
I'm going to be mad as hell at her.
Why at her?
Because I'm like,
Because
why
she
you
had a
fuck-
life before you?
Why you out here just fucking people and stuff? Like, I be mad as hell, bro. You be like, why don't you have some self-respect? Like, damn. Carry yourself with more fucking pride. Like, because women, this is what I don't think women understand. Like, niggas got pride. So when niggas wife a woman, don't nobody want to wife somebody that they know fucking everybody.
Women don't want these two either, though.
Okay, true. That's a lie. Because most of them want to fuck you because you fucking everybody. That's a lie. So that's the opposite with men. I don't know too many. I know a couple too. Niggas that be like, yeah, oh, she be fucking everybody. I'll say his name. Like, he'll be like, yeah, my dick, I believe my dick bigger than theirs, so that shit don't matter. What? You sound dumb as fuck. Oh, my dick bigger than his, so I'm gonna fuck her better. That's okay. I wish I had his mindset. I don't. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm woke now. Now I'm woke. But, what the fuck I was saying? I wish I had his mindset.
Right.
Damn, what the fuck I was saying before that? Because I was just talking all that cocky shit and I just forgot what the fuck I was saying. We talking about...
because you said that...
Don't nobody... Women
don't want a man that's...
But men don't. That's what I'm saying. Like, women don't understand. Like, I was just saying, like, it's a lot of pride and ego that go into, like, a relationship. Like, when you finally choose that person, you don't want to go places or you know motherfuckers, they be like, yeah, I know her. You know what I'm saying? Like, every time you hear about, like, you know they got a past, you rather just not hear about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You hoping that you found one.
But you saying women are the opposite.
Women are the opposite.
So you saying if a woman walk past and bitches is just looking at her nigga like...
Hell yeah. You know how many bitches want to fuck a nigga just because they got a bitch or because they got bitches? Like, they okay with that shit. They want to do it. Niggas want to... Women don't understand how niggas want to fuck a nigga bitch. You know what I'm saying? So you be like, yeah, I fucked your bitch. I don't think a woman ever... I don't give a fuck what a woman say to a woman about fucking a man. A woman will never understand how a man would feel. That's worse than being called anything in the English dictionary. A nigga look at you and say, yeah, I fucked your bitch. You borderline want to kill him. Am I lying?
Yeah.
If a nigga fucked your bitch, he look at you, yeah, that's why I fucked your bitch. You fat motherfucker. Tupac. You be like, man, your ass gotta die. You saying this shit on this song. You know what I'm saying? And mean it. Like, they don't understand that. So I think that's why women
But
do
can you
understand
say that? Because some bitches can call you and say, yeah, that's why I fucked your nigga. He was eating my pussy. You don't think that cuts them deep the same way?
That's why you don't eat no bitch pussy that you just fucked.
It don't, you don't get technical.
You be like,
What's
yeah,
your I fucked your nigga in the back of the car?
I think women are, I don't know, it's not the same.
How is it not?
It's a dick. You just wipe it off, it's clean. A pussy is penetrated.
They just douche it. It's
Now
clean.
it's penetrated. Nigga that went in that motherfucker and penetrated you. Fuck all that other shit. If you sucking his dick, you just be looking at your ass like, you just gonna suck dick. Like you just out here. You just out here sucking dick. Damn, man. Like, you ever be the bitch that just be doing it to you, and they got a nigga, you be like, they just out here sucking my dick, doing all the shit, fucking me. Then you finna go home and sit and lay in this bitch. Then you go home and look at your bitch, if you got a bitch. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And you be like, I wonder if you doing this to me. You know what I'm saying? I just couldn't imagine. Like, that's what I'm saying. Women don't understand. Like, that shit is sacred. Like, and to go back to what I was saying just about the pride shit, man. Like, me ain't got a lot of pride, so when we decide to make you the one, you know what I'm saying? It take a lot for us to do that shit.
This is. I mean, where's the guest?
That's why I definitely need the guest.
Yeah, because I understand what you're talking about. As a man, I understand what you're talking about. But I also look like we was talking about before we got on air about me looking to the brighter side of things. Like, I always try, because I talk to so many women and I hear how they feel about that shit. So that shit hurt them too. And it fuck with them too. And I feel like, I think cheating may fuck with a woman way more than it'll fuck with a man. Because I think men cheat off, like, I think when men cheat, it kind of maybe like hurt women's self-esteem kind of. Because it's like, well, why you choose her? Especially a woman that's doing everything. But I guess everything you can say can go for a man and a woman. But,
yeah.
But I think it's more so pride with men. You don't really hear a lot about a woman's pride. Like, I've never really heard about that, like, women pride. And we all know women have pride and ego and all that shit like that, but you never really hear about that. So it's be a good conversation. But I don't know, man.
Yeah, man. I think we should say that.
I'm kind of disagreeing with you, man. I think.
You think it's harder for women to cope with? I think it sit on their brain more. And I think they be more vindictive, and it fuels them more.
But are we talking about, like, so you saying the average woman would be okay with knowing that her man fucked 50 bitches? 50 to 75 bitches, this is his number. You think the average woman would be...
Before you get with them?
Before you get with them, his body count is at 50 to 75.
Yeah.
You think she'll take that nigga over the nigga that's between 20 and 30?
That's still a high number.
20.
So you gotta say like 5.
What's a low number?
Nigga only fuck 2, 3 bitches or something like.
By the age of 30, how many bitches is how many people have you?
So he said I've been in 3 long relationships, so I only been really with 3 women.
What's the number? Age of 30, the number for a man, the number for a woman.
He been with 3 women.
No, I'm saying the number for a man and a woman. What's a low number in your opinion? Because 20 is high to you.
Hell yeah, really. But in reality, it's probably surpassed.
That's what I'm saying. So for you, at the age of 30, if a woman said, what's the number of men that she could admit to you that she's had sex with?
At 30, at this age, if I'm single again, I'm not even asking you those questions. Because that's just going to sway my opinion. So I don't even want to know it. Let's just start from here. And I'm hoping that you not a hoe or you haven't had a fucking hoish past.
If she threw out a number. What's your number? What's a number that you would be comfortable if you heard about it?
I don't think I'm comfortable with any. Because they all lie. Like, so if they tell you, whatever they tell you.
So you say 20. So
that means it's probably 30.
But if it's
25.
But if it's 20 guys, you okay with it? Could you be with a woman that fuck 20 dudes?
You are with women. Like, that's fucking all them guys.
You know it, though. Like, so you know it. Could you be with a woman that fuck 25?
Keep going up on those numbers.
I want to know.
Like,
what's your number?
I couldn't walk into a relationship with a woman with all those body counts. Nah, it's too much. You just done too many dicks. Like, you just steady doing dicks. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, you can't walk into that. You know what I'm saying? Like
25. So once a woman get in the 20s, that's too many.
How many relationships you been in? The fuck is you fucking all? What are you fucking like that for? How many relationships have you been in? That's what I'm asking. Like, if I come to you and you like
20 bucks,
you gotta fuck with 25 men. How many relationships you have?
6.
6. How long were they? I'm asking you all these questions.
That's a lot of questions this episode, man. To get what type of clarity? What clarity are you
Bro, I swear to God. I'm gonna ask, all right, so you've been with 6 men. You got 25 bodies. Oh, okay.
They've been spread out.
How long your relationship
My longest relationship been 7 years. The rest of them was,
Oh, okay, so it's like a little phase.
Six
In the beginning, that shit don't matter. Because you sitting back talking your shit, you like, oh yeah, damn, he's going through that, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. You can see past, that's what I'm saying. Like, so you can go into it and see past it.
Right.
But you can't meet a woman who openly like, yeah, I just like to fuck. I like sex. I love to suck dick, this and that. They do say it, but then you try to keep them in that lane. You know what I'm saying? But like when you start catching feelings for them, I think that's when it changes. Cause you like, damn, I really like this motherfucker, and she telling me how much.
So if a woman tells you,
I think they lie. I probably do know. So I would say 70% of men who end up with women who have a really active past, they've been lied to about their past. I don't think they come flat out and say, yeah, I've been with 25 men. I like certain type of dicks. I like to be fucked a certain type of way.
They just say I've had my whole past. I've been through my whole phase. That's what they say.
Of course, I think every woman has that.
No, every woman has not been through that.
They should have had it. Get it out your system.
But you don't want that though. So how do you say you're contradicting yourself?
I don't know about it. Don't hide it from me. Okay? Carry yourself with some type of fucking pride.
Okay.
Because if you don't, you're gonna feel like you're missing everything. Especially with this day and age, with this and the internet.
That's correct. So you be the woman so she had her number from you, meet her, but in bed she's just porn style level. Now where your mind going to? She just great at sex, or she's had a lot of experience?
I don't think every woman that's great in bed has a lot of sex partners. Like, you could be just like the same way when you were young fucking the crease on your fucking couch. You were fucking the crease of that couch. Fucking the shit out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, doing whatever you call yourself doing, you've done that. So, they've done these things. They fucking eat popsicles. They suck on shit. So, they practice on sucking dick. You don't ask a guess.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm not disagreeing.
You suck popsicles? They gonna be like, popsicles? I suck all kind of shit. You do what? I watch that bitches drink out bottles. When a bitch put a bottle in their lips, I'll be like, oh yeah.
You a fucking creep,
man. You know what I'm saying? But no, man, like,
so
20, they practice.
20 years high, okay.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't want to put that on women that
you've put it
great in bed. No, I didn't. You did that. I said, I don't believe every experienced sexual woman has high sex partners. Okay? So you can be...
You just got to meet the right one that brings it out. Okay.
Right. Because you met people before that didn't know how to probably fuck or suck dick.
Have you ever met a woman that just...
suck dick?
What about women that...
You ever taught somebody how to suck dick that was bad? You like, hey, you wasn't that good. You good now?
Scusi.
Alright, that's not about me, by the way. Some girl.
For a woman, what do you? Alright, go ahead. We back with alphabets? I didn't say it. I didn't say it. It wasn't
me. That's me, by the way. Okay, that ain't got nothing to do with you. But go ahead, man.
I got a few T's in my pants.
Oh shit! Speaking of T's, did Mac T sign the motherfucking flag?
She did.
All right, yeah, Mac T.
Mac T signed the flag.
All right, Mac T.
But what's a high body count for a man? TJ. When TJ becomes a adolescent at 30, and for whatever reason, if he tells you, I fuck 30 bitches, Dad.
Oh, my son fuck one girl, marry her, and just have the perfect relationship.
Oh my God.
I'm serious.
So
I promise you.
So put yourself in the mind of a woman if you meet it. So what is a realistic number that you think women would be okay with?
With men?
For men. 30 to 40?
Higher. They're higher. They're okay with higher.
Really?
They expect higher. Depending on the type of man that they're dealing with.
The average man. So now, I ain't talking about no drug dealer nigga. I ain't talking about no
It's about how you
rapper
look.
nigga.
It's about how you carry yourself.
Your average, nice looking gentleman.
Yeah.
They got a little swag on.
In his 30s.
In his 30, he a 30-year-old
man. He
man.
fucked over 30 people.
They know.
He should have. He better have.
That's how women think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think ain't no woman go get your educated ass talking about he been with 5 girls.
So you think women are just sexual vultures?
I think that they are victims of the internet. So they not really like that. They listen to that shit and they think that you ever seen somebody? I seen a married woman post on the thing and say something about a dick. Like it has to be something and thick, right? No, something. And then she was like, well, then you see the bitches coming out in the comments. Oh yeah, because it could be long, but if it's skinny, I'ma cheat. Internet. You just openly saying this shit like, all right, thank you. Tell me how you are. I'm applauding her honesty. You know what I'm saying? Because she said it out loud. But how open they are with it now and the way that they communicate about it, it's like it's become like a topic. It's something to talk about. You ever watch a motherfucking some females try to do a podcast and it always goes back to sex? How many times do they talk about a dick or a dick size or something about a dick or something about? That's what I'm saying. It's like they fucking brain is overloaded with that eggplant emoji. You know what I'm saying? So then,
where's the women to combat the shit that they don't
I'm
say?
telling the truth, man. I'm the fucking truth teller. I'm telling you, like, they're infatuated with dick. But you do meet that woman. You do meet some women who it's not just about that. They do want you to have something going for yourself. They do have standards. And those are the ones that you hope that you can stumble upon and find. You know what I'm saying? But even them, they're not going to settle for less than the motherfucking, shit, you probably need to stack on to this motherfucker. You probably need to do this. And put these motherfuckers together. Nowadays, let's get enhancements. You got enhanced asses, enhanced dicks. I don't know what's going on in this world today. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's my true feelings. You don't agree?
So what's some?
All right, well, tell me what you agree with.
What's some of it?
We got time.
I agree. I don't know. I feel like maybe this is just me not being able to get certain conversations and things that I've had with women out of my mind to fully jump on that male bandwagon that you own in terms of all women are whores and all
That's
women
not what I'm saying.
All women like big dicks.
That's not what I'm saying.
And if you can't fuck them silly, they don't want you. Like that's what it seems like where you're going.
That's not what I'm saying, y'all.
I'm just speaking Ebon. I'm niggerizing
breaking
what
it
you
down.
just said. Yeah. So
That's not what I mean, though.
I do know. I don't know, like because we both know women that you bad as hell, but you just sticking with one cock. Like you won't leave the cock that you got. Like
I think those are the women that I talked about where it's not just about that. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like.
But I know a lot of women like that on all sides of the spectrum where you would think that maybe they give off that perception, but they body count not even as high as what you would think. So it's just like.
Let me ask you this: how many of those women that we talk about that are fascinated with dick size and all those things I talked about, how many of them are happy and how many of them are truly like how many of them are happy?
Happiness is relative.
Tell me, just from afar and just from having conversations with them or seeing,
but
how many of them do you truly believe is happy?
What
makes them happy?
I'm gonna do the male and the female perspective from it. So from their perspective, they can say that they're happy because they've tried that relationship type shit and it didn't work out. So now they're living how they want to live. You know what I'm saying? If I want to be bothered, I'll be bothered. If I want to be attached, I'll be attached.
So what do they want? Like that's what I'm saying. Outside of that, what else do you want?
I mean, I think.
Do you want a future? Do you want to? I guarantee you, they live in an apartment. They probably live in an apartment, and it's probably low income. I guarantee you, and that's facts. I'm telling, man, I'm not lying, man. If they got that mindset, I guarantee that's how they living. So they aim low. So they probably get government assistance. Yeah. If they don't, they fucking living check to check. Unless they got a nigga who that nigga that's fucking them is a swiper or this man or a drug dealer. Mm-hmm. Okay? That's what the nigga that they dealing with. Mm-hmm. Okay? And that's how they living. So they're okay with materialistic things and they're okay with being sexually satisfied. Nothing's wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Right. But what do you... Alright, so I hope you don't have kids.
So you saying what is that person looking for in the future? And I think that person is looking for a real connection and a real bond, but they're going about it in a different way than what they've gone about it in the past. That's how I would look at that. So in the past, they may have jumped into a relationship, got with that person, and got their heart broken. Now it's like, I know what you want. I want the same thing. You're going to get it on my terms when I want it, and we're going to move this relationship at the pace that I want it to move. So I feel like women who are like that are women who've taken control of their sexual selves and their sexual lives. Like, all right, I'm in control. I already know what these niggas want, and you can get it. We know someone like that. Starts with an A. They were fully in control of everything that goes on around them sexually. Like, nothing was happening. You couldn't see a titty. You couldn't squeeze an ass unless you was paying or giving her something in return. So it's like, women like that is like, it's not that she's not looking for happiness. She don't want happiness because she does. Mm-hmm. But she just knows, like, in a position I'm in right now, I know what's going to ultimately bring me happiness. So I'm not going to put myself in a position that's going to make me sad because I know where I'm at in life. But it's not that I don't want that or I won't try to obtain that.
Yeah, and I feel bad for them because it's like you say, I think that they do want better, but they settle and they have a defense mechanism. You know what I'm saying?
They're just broken women who are looking for a broken man to understand and empathize with them.
And they're going to keep having a broken home and be broken.
What's worse, a broken man or a broken woman?
A broken woman. Because they're so broken, they're broken beyond repair. Because, list again. They're broken beyond repair. Because no matter what happens, it doesn't matter what you do, they're always going to harp on that negative side because now they got insecurities. They have, he studied picking his ass. It doesn't matter how many, it's like they need validation. They need appreciation. They need to, you know what I'm saying? They need to feel loved. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They're broken. You know what I'm saying? Like, so no matter what you do to them, no matter how much you try to show them, like, even just from a perspective when you conversating with a person that you can see that is struggling, you know what I'm saying, they're just broken internally. You know what I'm saying? You try to get them to see the bright side or try to help them through things. Mm-hmm. They always see the wrong side of it. Right. They always expect the worst. So it's hard for them to adapt back to, step back into reality and try to open up and do it again.
Well, women say the same thing about us. They say we get our heart broken in the 5th grade and never let it go.
Well, I do know guys that have had that. Mm-hmm. And they've never loved again. Mm-hmm. Because it's like, you broke my heart once, it won't happen again. To each his own. Like, and I applaud your courage to be able to say, hey, man, fuck this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dealing with it. Because it's a real difficult thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't control who you love. You can't control when your heart get involved with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like a broken man. I think men can be broken, but they can search. Like, you can. All right, how can I put it? That guy that just won't try again, he'll still try with you. He'll just still do his own thing. You know what I'm saying? So he'll be with his guys. He won't be the guy that you want him to be, but he'll be there. You know what I'm saying? He's going to give you the best he can do without getting his heart involved. You know what I'm saying? So you'll know that he cares about you, but he won't fully commit. You know what I'm saying? A broken woman
would do the same.
They would do the same. I just think it's a little tougher. I think it's just a little tougher for women to ever convert and change all the way back over. Because some guys probably just really done a number on them to where he's fucked them up.
What about us broken men who women do a number on us? What do you mean?
You know what they're going to say? Hey, deal with it. You chose it, or they're going to tell you, suck it up. You a man. It's just like...
Do you believe in karma?
Absolutely, I believe in karma.
Sometimes I sit back and I think of things that happen to me with women. It's like, well, maybe it's because secretly certain women didn't know what I was doing, so this is just my comeuppance, so this is my get back, or something that I've done in the past. Like, you know, that girl that really likes you, but you have to really look at them and be like, I don't like you like that, and you got to be harsh. You got to cut them off, not answer the phone, block them, shit like that. It's like, then when it's done to you, you be like, damn, she don't know how this making me feel. She don't know I'm fucked up behind it or whatever, but.
You know why? And you absolutely right, because even when you try to let them down easily, or even when you try to be polite about it, it's still fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It's still a reality for them. I think the difference between, well, I would say me is, I never lead them down that path to believe that it's something more than what it is. You see what I'm saying? So, like, I think where it is a little different is if they've led you to believe that it is a future there, or it is something more than what they ever think it could be, then it goes back to them. It's not the female or the male's fault for being vulnerable. You made me vulnerable. You made me believe that, hey, this could be something more than, you know what I'm saying, what it really is.
Right.
So if it happens that way, you've taken away my decision making ability. So now it falls back on you. That's what I always say. Whenever I used to talk to any type of female, like, I never try to lie to them. I always try to tell you, like, because your mind is made up. If you fucking with me, you fucking with me. You know that shit already. You wouldn't even be having this conversation with me. You're not trying to figure out if I'm cool or not.
I always disagree with that, man.
Like, I'm not talking about somebody you meet in passing. I'm talking about somebody that you most of the time it don't happen that way. It's somebody that you had several interactions with.
I feel like, just me personally, or maybe I would only know by just asking them, but I feel like it's a few women that's like, nah, I don't think they knew they was gonna fuck me when they first met me, but I knew I was gonna fuck them. Like,
oh, not like that, right? I mean, like, you gonna fuck with me. Oh, you mean like they thought you was just gonna be cool and you ain't
right? You know how girls be like, you know how girls say they like, I knew I was gonna. A woman can say, she knew she gonna fuck you the moment that you walk in the room. She know whether or not she'll fuck with you, or whether she gonna put you in a friend zone or not, or whether she'll give you some ass and all that. Like, within the first 5 minutes of conversation, she know what it is she'll do with you.
Yeah.
I'm saying, I feel like it's been women who be like, I wouldn't fuck him, but then I fucked them, and it's like that's what I'm saying. I feel like you can change that.
Oh yeah, I fucked a lot of girls.
So I don't feel like them feeling that way about you. I feel like just if you perseverance, like, you got to come up out of that shit, like. Because women do it. You'll look at a woman like, I wouldn't fuck you. And you find yourself in a compromising position like, how did I get here?
Yeah. I know I've been there. I know I done that shit. But I mean, like, it's a little different. Well, even when you lead, I'm talking about when you feel that shit turning into that, it can still, I'm talking about that leads you down the path to believe that we can be together. Mm-hmm. It's a future. You know it's a possibility we can fuck. Depending on the conversation, depending on the time we spending, depending on, like, the vibe that you're giving off. Relationship shit is different. So I've seen women and men lead themselves into a relationship that they're driving with a motherfucking blindfold on. They fucking driving like this, can't see shit, and just making their own road. You be like,
that's the best type of love.
She's not in it though. You're doing this. He's not in it. You're just making this shit up in your head. I'm telling you, hey, I don't think this is that. Okay, like, we have a bond, we got this, we got that, but we not on that level.
But what if I'm
gonna change your mind?
Right? What if I get? What if? So do you think that minds can be changed in the name of love?
I think it can. I think it can.
Do you think it can be sustained once it's changed? Do you think that's a sustainable relationship? I ask you a different question.
Hell yeah. Like, my relationship, I guarantee you we didn't have any plans on being together. But I go one step further. Like, you go into some shit like, somebody changes your mind, you be like, damn. Like, I didn't even know that about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something that attracts you. Like, it all depends on, like, what's for you. Like personality is a big thing for me. Like, I think when I like one of the like I'm a like affection. I don't want to say like I'm not a damn in the mall holding your hands.
We figured out your love language.
Right, but I forgot that I'd already had that when we had the couples therapy shit, and that was my shit. Like my appreciation was physical touch. Hers was like appreciation type shit, like gifts type things or some shit like that. Like, and I was like, damn, I forgot that was my shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where I'm going with this conversation, but I think I had a point when I started it. I lost it all the way now.
Oh, completely?
Completely. I just completely went off the fucking rails. Like, I'm off the rails. I think we were saying, like, if somebody can be changed into a relationship and convinced.
If it's a sustainable relationship.
Yeah. I think it can. Like, if you all grow a bond, there we go. If we naturally grown to enjoy each other. And that's why I told Marie, this is what I just told her. I said, this is like the final test for us, right? So when we take a trip together, let's see if we can actually enjoy each other. So we can actually enjoy, just me and her. We can take a trip, enjoy each other's company, but that's gonna take us having to say, all right, me saying, all right, I'm gonna go to the pool. Me, I'm gonna have a good time.
Take your shirt off.
I asked her that.
Show your man
Hold on, wait.
Show your man tits.
I'm solid. I'm a solid nigga. Listen, I got love handles. I'm solid up top. Trust me. Nah, I don't be tittying around the place. I always stay solid. Listen.
I don't be tittying.
No. We don't be walking around with nipples and titties and like lumps. No, solid nigga. Look. I told her, I said, now, what's the deal breaker? It's funny you said that. I said, now the deal breaker is like, all right, you get in the pool, you gotta take your shirt off. I'm sick of you wearing this fucking black shirt. Fuck Goodwin, fuck her, fuck you. I'm wearing my black shirt and let it rub my body. You know what I'm saying?
You look stupid. You look even stupider in the pool with
I'm like an adult. I'm like an adult.
You're like a dumbass
It
adult.
is COVID.
because when shirts get wet, they become spandex. So now whatever you're hiding, I can see it clear as day through the
Man,
shirt.
you be like, hey, got a couple packs. They ain't never seen nigga with 2 packs. 2 packs on y'all ass, man. Stop playing with me,
That's
man.
a hot dog.
But I'm gonna go hot dog in the back of my damn neck is where that's at. What I told her I'm gonna do it. So like, fuck the complaining. But see, a lot of our shit can't be fun because we're just agitated all the time. So I tell her, like, I'll walk into an establishment like, I'm supposed to walk in that bitch and it's just supposed to be me and that motherfucker and nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck do you think you are to go to a public place on a Saturday and be upset that it's back?
There's a line that you got to share the space with other humans.
We went to David and Bus. They said it's an hour and a half wait. She said, let's just go home. I said, see, that shit they gotta stop. Because we knew better. We knew better. Like, I go to the movies, I want to sit in specific seats. I want nobody around me. Like, that's just something with myself in COVID. But I told her, we're going to take a trip. We're going to do it. We're going to have a good fucking time. We're going to enjoy each other. And we had to talk to them like, I think a lot of that shit comes down to like you don't want it to become, like after a while, your shit can become routine. You know what I'm saying? But to get back to growing into like, because I keep getting off track. I don't know how I keep going off the rails, man. You keep letting me. We finna wrap this shit up. You absolutely can grow into love. Like, I've had people that...
We know you can grow into it, but I said it's sustainable.
Yes, it can be sustainable.
Sustainable.
Like,
okay.
Depending on, like, what you growing into, like, but...
Because that means if you have to grow into it, that means when she first saw you, she didn't think you was the one. She didn't really like you like that. She wasn't really fucking you like that. And in her mind, she didn't envision you being what it is that you became.
Right, but y'all can see each other as 2 different things. So you can see her as just, I want to fuck. She can see you the same way, or she can see you as like, oh, you can be a friend.
Right. But I'm saying, like, right, but you had to grow into being that. So once you become what she wants, once something happens, you become what she wants.
Yes.
Do you think it's harder to sustain that type of relationship over a relationship where she meets you and she would just be wowed by everything, by your looks, your personality, your goals in life? Do you think?
Nah, you would think you want that.
Mm-hmm.
But
You want the other one?
You want the other because there's no challenge, right? So she's just at your beck and command. So it's really no resistance.
Because you're everything for her.
You're everything for her. So what she may be for you, you know what I'm saying, maybe the same thing. A woman wants you to give them something like, all right, nigga, stop giving me everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, stop making me seem like I'm the apple of your fucking eye, which is fucking crazy because some women would die for it. But I think, like, certain women, they want that, but they want you to give them a little challenge, too. Like, where you at, nigga? You ain't call me? Right. Like, shit, like, if you doing everything, yeah, baby, here I go. I'm here now. All right. They'll be like, stop calling me. You keep telling me, where you at? You ever said that to you? You ever had that shit said to you? All right. But then when you don't do it, or if you do something different, you remind them of, you get a fresh haircut, and you don't come straight to the crib.
Motherfucker put the yay in my shit.
Fuck you.
I got my mojo back.
Slob. Like, I know, like, if I go to work, I wear the same old shit. Khakis, red hoodie, red and white mics. I put on the Yeezys and some other shit, and I got on, like, a chain or something. She be like, what the fuck, you just going to work? Think it's a fashion show? She won't say it like that. She'll wait till I say, I'm looking for some jeans. You just going to work, right? That's how I know she probably means.
She
like,
paying attention.
Yeah. So, but if I'm doing the same shit, when I was going to Surgery Success, same gray hoodie, black jeans, she like, get out of here. Like, you go ahead, man. Go ahead, man. Nobody think about you. Type shit.
All right, we got it. Last question, because we're going to keep this for next week's show with when we have I have female guests and feedback. Hopefully they get some feedback, because you've been talking out your ass this episode. But if you fall in love or are attracted to your partner for something, like when they was younger or something like that. Like maybe you like they was a little silly or goofy or some shit like that, but then the older they got, maybe they lost that. Like, would that make you lose a relationship, or would you have to regain a new understanding of her? You get what I'm trying to say? Like, like when people grow. So however y'all was as kids, that's why I look at teenage relationships and you like, I don't know if this shit gonna last, because y'all get together, you get together at 20, it's like maybe y'all on the same page, but you start experiencing different shit and start growing in different ways, and if y'all not growing together, then that's why it's like you married at this age? Like, damn.
I think you can grow together and still be on separate pages. I think me and Marie, we grew together, but we still grew in separate ways because we still, like not like a fucking magnet, because we are constantly, like, I would say she competes with me. And then I would say, like, me on my side is I'm, like, always, like, I'm the know-it-all. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you got to meet somewhere in the middle, but you got to also understand what you're doing wrong, me as the know-it-all, and her in the competition, to really feel like, really see, like, all right, let's get on the same page. We really didn't accomplish a lot while we've been together. You know what I'm saying? They just keep going up. So, like, how can we put that energy that we put in it negatively? And that ain't just for me. That's for what we talking about with these relationships.
And that's Gary Payton's son. D his ass up.
Look, man.
Oh, man. My second favorite player behind
you done made me fuck
Brody.
I'm
sorry.
When you grow, you can take that negative energy that you guys have in all those arguments, put them together, and then just try to increase, like my nose, just keep ascending. You know what I'm saying? But that's the challenge within a relationship. You know what I'm saying? So, what was that question you asked? I hope I answered that shit. I know I did.
I feel like you did. It was just when people change from young to old. You know what I'm saying? When you have to relearn a person, refigure out why you love them.
I don't think and to go back to what I was just saying, I don't think they change. I think you never really took the time to understand each other.
At the young age?
At the young age. So you both just...
knowledge, man.
I think at that young age, you both grasped onto something that you like, and you ran with it mentally yourself. So the older you get, you start to see, like, wait a minute. You ever sit down and you talk, you be like, hey, I thought I know you, but I really don't know you. But that's because we never really took the time.
Man, Joe Budden got a bar for that, man. said you was here for 6 months, but you said it was a new me. Come on, man.
We don't really know each other because we just found something we grasp onto, and we like. So that's what I'm saying. Like I envy those people. I envy people who, like I tell Hooli, he's become one with himself. He don't understand what I'm saying. I'm like, you don't give a fuck. You're gonna have a good time, which makes it that much easy for women to deal with you because you're gonna have a good time. Mm-hmm. That's pretty much all they want to do is be able to have a good time. So you keep a woman smiling, you keep them happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if I can free myself from my own mind, and that's why that's what I talk to about. Like when me and Marie having like real talks, I try to let them know like it's not about you. Sometimes I have to hear it. You know what I'm saying, from other people, or just sit back and really think about it. Like, I'm only seeing shit my way, but I think I'm being reasonable. Like, I just thought about when I'm like, this nigga gonna go get the shit. And I just told him I get off at 4:30. What the fuck? This is inconsiderate. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, just get it
hold on. But I'm seeing it from my perspective. Let me put myself in your shoes. I'm sitting here. I don't want to really fucking move. Me, when I'm sitting at home, I'll wait till the last minute to do anything. It's not about you. It's not about you, sir. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I say, I have to make motherfuckers understand, like, you gotta really try to see, like, how a person really feel, because 90% of the time, they holding the shit in that they really want to say. Or you holding the shit in that you really want to say, so you really can't voice who you really are, because the person that you with, they looking at you as the person that they knew in their 20s, and now you gonna say all this shit, catch them by surprise, but you really been trying to harbor this in for a long time. Just let them know that you just want to be heard. Yeah. It's making you upset because you study hiding who you really are.
I agree. We get out of here on that, man.
We out here.
Killing it, man. And I will say just to end it in terms of that's why I want people. That's why I ask the questions I ask, and I want people to be as open and honest with me. Okay, Wiggins. Okay.
Got his ass.
That's why I want this game good as fuck. That's why I want people to be honest with me, because I was having a conversation with my boss and he was like, you know, you real optimistic. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look on the bright side of things. He was like, it adds a lot of, he was like, but if you so stressed out because you looking at things like that, you think you looking at people being able to be you, move like you move, get shit done like you get shit done. So you always so optimistic about a lot of outcomes, and it adds so much stress on you. So it's like, he always say, you want to oversell and underdeliver. I think or underdeliver and oversell or some shit like that. So it's like, all right, if I think I can do this shit by Tuesday, I'm gonna tell you Wednesday. That way, when I get it done by Tuesday, you think I went over and above and beyond. Like, That's his philosophy. And in my mind, it'd be hard for me to grasp that shit. But when he said that shit today, I'm like, it clicked. I'm like, you know what? I am optimistic about a lot of this. I should stop because it's causing a lot of problems because I'm like that. But it's like, all right, let me start looking at you niggas and let me start looking at shit and what it is and what it could be and what it might be. And I do that a lot and a lot of other shit. But I was just saying that in terms of when I'm talking to people, friends and shit like that, like, if I do anything, like, tell me what it is I'm doing. So because I can never be better and I can never change it if I don't know that I'm doing it. Like, somebody told me the other day, like, I'm mad at you. And she wouldn't tell me why she was mad at me. I'm like, well, why don't you tell me why you mad at me? Because I can't change, or what if I do it again? She was like, oh, you probably will do it again because you always do it. Well, if you tell me what I'm doing, then I won't do it again. So just explain to me what I did. But she wouldn't tell me. So it's like, you want me to keep repeating this mistake and keep being this fucked up person when you can do something to change that. But,
yeah, you like, and then you don't realize, like, because you seeing things your way and you're expecting these expectations out of motherfuckers, you really imposing your will on them. You know what I'm saying? So that may not be what they want to do in the way that they want to do things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you really got to just take the time and really try to. You're never really gonna fully know a person. You will hope that you are, but just try to get them to get comfortable. You know what I'm saying, with being their true self. You know what I'm saying? So they comfortable around you, or y'all comfortable in each other's skin and
fucking right.
Who is that?
Fucking Kevin Looney.
And then you know what I'm saying?
Got like 3 championships. Yeah, man.
Sell. You on the court.
Yeah, man. But this has been episode 73, man. Started off a little slow, man. We had picked it up in an hour or two.
Yeah, we were sluggish.
Yeah, man. We really didn't have too much. I liked it. I'm gonna be honest, man. I like shit like that. I like pods like that. I think you listen to it, it's a lot of funny shit. It's a lot of shit you can learn. You know what I'm saying? Just learn shit about us. Just us shooting the shit. But you know, once we figured out, we still didn't fucking talk about Travis Scott. And actual world still didn't talk about it. But
that's crazy, but we'll wait on it.
Yeah, what's going on is insane. How they blame him for that shit is insane. But
they throwing away all those shoes. I'm like, damn, you just got canceled. And they showing a clip where he like, hey, get some help. Fuck that. That's what I'm telling you. Yeah. Paint the fucking picture red and then tell me that shit blue. It's fucking red. No, it ain't. That shit blue. All right, I guess y'all don't see things, but
we definitely got a lot to talk about. Episode 74, Straight Gas on Me podcast. Hopefully, we get a lot of feedback. I was busy at work, so I didn't put up a lot of clips or nothing like that for the past episode. But still, go watch that. Go subscribe to that. Like, comment, all that shit. Episode 73 of the Straight Gas on Me podcast. Dale, the truth teller to my left. D Block.
Episode 74.
73. Right. 72 is just
74 is coming up.
74 is coming up, right?
Yeah, pardon me.
I was gonna say I'm the feminist this episode, going against Dale. What's the shit called? What's the thing called?
It don't matter because it's not accurate.
Sexist.
It's not accurate because I'm not a sexist this episode.
We'll see.
Women are gonna agree with me.
We'll see.
When they hear this, they're gonna say, "God damn it, Dale."
Put it on those. So when I put shit on, we'll talk about this. Yeah. So like, subscribe, comment, share the podcast. You can follow him at Dale226 on Instagram as well as Twitter. Follow me as Deshaun0307 on Twitter. DBlock1203. Check it out. Do you hear me?
I can't believe
D-Block1203. It's coming up. That's my Instagram. My name is my name, if you don't know it. Check the fucking archives and see why I say that. That's what I am on Facebook. Snapchat is open. If you can find me, follow me. Anything else you got for the people, Dale?
No, sir.
You out of here, man? We're done, man.
We out. Cardi B got a long tongue. Episode 73.
Scusi.
She does, man.
Wow!
It's inappropriate.
That was a short outro. This is a really...
You want to say more? You want to say more to the YouTubers?
We out of this motherfucker, man. We out. It's an early 10 o'clock.
Man, we get him in, get him out.
I'm about to get me some good.
Oh man, they hating on my Yeezys.
He got the Yeezys in his head.
And I got my mojo back.